I'm going to take a very quick break before I begin.
Alright. Hello and welcome to the stream. Vegas Bear here as always. Mekumon is also here, but he is currently taking a break. He will be back very soon. I just wanted to start off the stream so that people don't click away. Today is Friday, so we are playing Robocop Rogue City today. Excuse me. I hope you are all having a lovely Friday afternoon.
Got my chocolate, fresh vanilla, berry. You want them?
This Mekumon's getting ice cream. Fair enough, it's kind of hot today. Also wet. It's been raining for like 2 days, I think.
I'm back. Sorry I was gone so long. Mekumon here. I was just going to get some more iced tea, but then I heard the siren call of ice cream.
That's funny, because earlier I heard that same sound. Like, before I started the stream. Like, an hour or two ago, I heard that sound. I'm like, oh, hey, ice cream. I'm not gonna... That car is not gonna stop for me, so... whatever.
Oh, it wasn't the ice cream truck. It was the ice cream in the freezer.
Oh, you got me with that siren.
Ice cream can call you from anywhere, anyway, anyhow.
True that.
So I got a 3-berry mix and Dutch chocolate.
Well, I've already told the lovely people today that we are playing Robocop.
Sweet! Time to enforce some justice and hunt some vultures.
Hell yeah!
Before the attack, we all thought our money would be safe at the OCP bank.
Yeah, glad we got Murphy on our team.
See, your first mistake was thinking OCP would keep your money safe. Your second mistake was thinking your money was safe in Detroit.
I have pertinent information regarding the case.
We'll get to that, Murphy. But right now, it's time for your psych evaluation. Becker will chew my ear off if I don't make sure you take part in it. So go. Dr. Blanche is already waiting in the observation room. Once it's over, join us in the briefing room.
What's the big idea?
Piece of junk taser blew the fuse when I tried to charge it.
Oh. Fuse went out.
Robocop, is that you? I can't see
Shouldn't be
anything.
too hard to fix.
I am standing in front of you, Officer O'Neill. Is there a problem?
Oh, CP skimps on everything when it comes to the police. Fired our maintenance guy to reduce their costs, so now we are literally in the dark.
We need to get the power back on.
I am equipped to deal with such situations.
Just call me Robocop the Maintenance Man.
Going from Robocop to Robo-Electrician.
They should take you to the fuse box.
I supposed to... Hold on.
You hold down the scanning button.
I know, I just wasn't sure where I was supposed to scan.
In my experience, it usually points you to it somewhere.
If the mission thing is active, which it wasn't. It was still telling me to go to Dr. Blanche.
Time for a minor puzzle.
Oh, hell. There we go. Let's see here. Okay. Hold on.
Murphy just sees that number and immediately draws the gun.
Kaplan, I had over 300. What the fuck do you think you're doing?
Maybe it's just the high score for the day. That would explain why I had to go back down. Either that or they decided your score was so ridiculously impossible to beat that they just didn't bother recording it.
Well, they're gonna learn today.
I'm so happy I told you about this whole spray and pray thing.
Yes, it makes it so much easier.
And with the bottomless flip and the auto fire, you are that much closer to biblically accurate Robocop.
Hell yeah! Sorry, Kaplan's score.
Well, now we know that if the shooting targets ever decide to revolt, Robo is a one-man army to deal with them. Oh, we should get him to team up with Garrett Vicarian, king of the bottle shooters.
Now we hit an object never friendly ever again. Beat that, Kaplan.
Like I said, I think they were just like it says right there, daily highest score. It's probably a different day than when you last got the high score.
Oh, that's Detroit shining beacon of hope.
You know what? That's fair. still, I'm gonna make this as hard as possible.
So it wasn't a mistake when they didn't send us insulated gloves.
I'm afraid not. Looks like OCP is really cutting costs where it can.
Wouldn't be a family if you didn't screw with each other.
Hey, what's that look supposed to be?
After all, what kind of family doesn't tease each other on a regular basis?
I mean, it's better to do this than to walk up to someone and go beep, 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 beep.
I'm ready for you, Robo.
Does this bother you? I am not touching you.
All right. Let's see what's
Just
cooking under the hood. Once
Increasing
I'm
the
done,
frequency of
he's
beeps
all
like
yours,
it's a
Doctor.
bomb. I'm honestly surprised I haven't tried that in Robocop before.
Anytime Murphy has to back up, somebody's just doing the truck backing up noise.
Hello, Murphy. Congratulations. I've seen your accomplishments.
Well, the handful of times you actually hear Robocop laugh, it is not a sound most people are mentally equipped for.
How do you feel about being acclaimed as a hero again?
I serve the public trust. I do not do it for fame.
No. Your sense of duty is what drives you. That's clear. I'm sure you'd love to share this accomplishment with Anne Lewis. You've seen her at the hospital, haven't you? How is she?
She is stable.
You cherish that relationship, don't you? She's an important part of your life. Your past life, too.
She is.
Just like your family. You're very protective of your past.
OCP cut me off from my family.
And how do you view their decision to separate you from them?
It was cruel.
To everyone involved, I'm sure. Nevertheless, you still think about them, don't you? What comes to mind when you try to remember your family? I see. Memories can be painful. Especially when they're connected to the ones you love. They tend to remind us of what we're missing. The thief that broke into my house I mentioned before. He was my brother. He was an addict who'd come over to steal things to sell so he could buy drugs. As you can imagine, my last memory of us together is not a happy one. But despite that, I still wouldn't want to lose it. It serves as a reminder of how I failed him. And I've been trying to rectify it ever since.
I do not remember my family. I can only feel them.
These feelings, how do they manifest themselves?
Also, that's a damn lie. You remembered them in the first movie.
As echoes of the past. But OCP sees them as obstacles that need to be removed.
And now you're afraid that they sent me here to convince you they are right?
Did they?
What you need to understand is that regardless of outside influences, my client's well-being takes
Pointed
highest
question there,
priority.
Murphy.
Especially now that I understand how important these memories are to you. I will fight for you in every way I know how. If you let me. I think this is a good place to end this session. Thank you for your honesty. It certainly
Speaking
has
of
been
family causing problems,
I've got plenty to think about for now.
Give me 1 second. If he wanted me to bring my phone, he should have asked. I'm back.
Hello, back. I'm Mekuban.
Alright. Stepdad needed some help. Someone dropped off some food, or rather, a big slab of meat. And he wanted me to take a picture of it because I don't know what he's done to his phone, but like apps have just been disappearing from his phone. He doesn't even have a camera anymore. I mean,
That's concerning.
The camera app.
So, on more positive news, my Energon Rodimus has gotten here.
I saw the pictures. Congratulations.
There's some minor stress on his shoulder ball joints, but otherwise, he seems to be in good shape.
That's good to hear.
I'm especially concerned with his hips, but that has nothing to do with this copy of the figure. Now, that goes back to my original copy. Way back when I was a kid, I guess I transformed him a smidge too much because the left hip came completely off of the sprue.
Shit.
No, Sorry, not the left hip, the right hip, the right arm side hip.
I love this. Dear customer, we would like to deny any rumors that our bank is not solvent. We promise that OCP Bank is the most prosperous in Detroit. You can rest assured that we are still the best place for your savings. Sincerely, OCP Bank Management.
Yeah, just keep following the road.
But the road ends here.
What was that? You're breaking up.
Am I? I'm hearing you clearly.
Oh my god, what a lemon.
Oh my god.
You two seem to be enjoying yourselves.
Just having a little fun with our fellow dispatcher.
Don't worry, I'm sure the kid has a sense of humor. It's just a little blue hazing. And he's an OCP stooge anyway.
You're not going soft on us, are you, Murphy?
That did not sound like
That did not sound like fun.
It's not like he didn't deserve it.
You know that he runs to Becker with a stack of papers every time you two talk, right? He's a rat.
We're just looking out for you, Murphy.
by bullying the new guy. Uh-huh, sure.
I'm pretty sure their response is going to be something along the lines of, he's OCP, he doesn't have human rights.
In a relatively smooth fashion.
Whoa.
So what did we learn from it?
When it's their money on the line, OCP will send Robocop, the entire SWAT team, and a bunch of Ed 209s that actually work.
Anything else?
Wendell Antonowski no longer deals with the street vultures.
That's right. There's been a rift in their midst, and I want to know why.
Spike has proven to be talkative under suitable conditions.
That's why I want you all to head to the city and do some actual police work. We need to find Spike. The attack on OCP Bank was a desperate move. I'm sure there's plenty of theories floating around. So we need to listen to what the streets are saying to find where the vultures are hiding.
I know someone versed in street talk.
Talk to him. And, oh, I almost forgot. Murphy, once you're downtown, the old man wants to meet with you.
Oh, the old man himself? What an honor.
Yeah, he's the closest Detroit has to real-life royalty. Maybe for saving him all that money, he'll knight you or something.
Enough! Head downtown, ask around, and most importantly, find Spike.
I do like this this board that they have that gets fuller and fuller as the game progresses.
Robocop! Over
Knowing
here.
that they're doing their
You
darn
wouldn't want to
job,
make the mayor of Detroit wait.
regardless of what gets thrown at them.
May I help you, Mr. Mayor?
Oh, it's me who's gonna do the helping. You know John Mills, I presume. The OCP puppet who's gunning for my seat as mayor. I've heard from a reliable source that he's planning to make you the highlight of his election bid. Judging by your expressive face, he hasn't talked to you about it yet, huh? That's what I figured. What a slimy bastard. Using your image to influence the good people of this city, and without your consent? That's clearly something that I would never do. But you know that I've always appreciated what
Is
you're
that
doing
not what
for
you're
our
doing
city.
right now?
So, the real question is, what are we going to do about it together?
Well, to be fair, he's openly asking Robo for his help person to person.
Yes, he came down to the police station to talk to RoboCop. That, as much as Kuzak is kind of a dick,
There is some humanity in there.
yes.
I will not let OCP take over this city.
I knew you'd understand. I need to go. Campaign season is busy, but let me leave you with one word of advice. Whatever you do, Make it clear that you are not siding with Mills. You can be sure that they'll twist your every word and use it against you. That's what OCP does. Thanks for the talk, Robocop. Say no to Delta City. Vote for the neighborhoods. Vote for Kuzak.
Robocop is getting face to face with the man himself. I'd tell him all about how the OCP is fucking us over.
No,
Oh,
you
you're
wouldn't.
Cap.
You wouldn't say a word if you actually met him.
Why? Did you meet him?
Last year's Thanksgiving parade, I was part of a column delegated to protecting his dog.
What? How come this is the first time I'm hearing this? Officer Ramirez, a licensed dog walker.
Shut up, Kaplan.
I agree. Shut up, Kaplan. Your shooting skills suck, by the way.
Hey, Shiny. Got a job for you.
I love how you're just never gonna let that go.
How are you feeling after the incident at the bank?
Who gives a shit? I heard that you're heading to the city. Once you're out there, I want you to check one apartment for me. There's suspicion of domestic terrorism and corporate espionage, so expect a warm welcome.
Should I assume hostility?
Right.
I assume you'll find sensitive data there. Look for it thoroughly and make sure it comes straight back to my hands.
Got it.
Tenement across the street from the arcade.
Do not bring it
apartment
to
12.
you at all.
Now go, I've got to prepare for a meeting. And remember, if you won't take care of it, another cop will have to. Another cop that isn't quite as resistant to deadly
Was that a
surprises
threat?
as you are.
I'm sorry, was that a threat? Look at me, little man.
It's OCP. They only talk in threat.
I'm reminded of this one video. Tell me how the grease tastes, little man! And he runs to this guy, and the guy just knocks him out in one hit. It's interesting to see how much more Detroit is gone. But this place is still going. Captain Hook's Fish Shop. Guess he can't be bought out. They fix everything. OCP. Sure.
Hey, you. The old man is
They fix what they want to use.
This entrance to the building is off limits. You have to use the staircase. Doesn't matter.
I'm sorry, what? Did you just call me? Someone told me I should be recycled. Fuck you. I'm not gonna go the way they want. Damn it, this is the way they want me to go. Fuck! Thought I was gaming the system. The system was gaming me.
The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
If I remember correctly, there is something in here you
Bruh.
can pick up. Sorry?
It's true. They say he does have some kind of defect.
Oh,
It's called being human.
it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state.
That's saying a lot considering
You did
like,
exceptional work
in
at
the
the
first
bank.
two movies. Like he was
I want you to
standing
know
on his
that
own
I
in the
am
first two
deeply
movies.
grateful for
Didn't
your
need any
service to
help.
OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city. A new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
I mean, any city improvements are welcome, but not when it involves bulldozing what's still here.
I agree with all city improvement plans that have the citizens' well-being in mind.
Yeah, citizens' well-being.
Glad to know you approve. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
The enhancements allow me to excel in fulfilling my duty.
Not only your actions, but
That
your
is
words confirm that you're an
a
exemplary
deeper question that it
police
needs to be.
officer.
Shit.
The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
I am happy to comply with any activity that improves effectiveness.
You're a good sport. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it.
This is what I
I'm
like about
sure
the
that becoming a liability
it was not
is the last
very
thing you
present
want.
in Robocop 2, but
Am
it
I
was
right?
very present in
That
Robocop.
is correct.
Now we've reached an
The
understanding.
old man is not an
Tell
evil
me,
billionaire.
is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at
He's
Gibson
more
Memorial.
multi-layered than that.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. But you can't argue with them. Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Hard to imagine he used to live here. Wait, would that mean that this is the old man's old room?
Potentially.
Yeah, what I like about the old man is that he's not a stereotypical evil billionaire, at least in the first movie and this game. He genuinely thinks he is doing the right thing by making Delta City. He just doesn't realize that making Delta City is
gonna cause more harm than good.
he bit off more than he can chew. If he had instead decided to build Delta City piece by piece, right? Improving neighborhoods, helping with cutting down on crime, rebuilding older buildings that are, not in great shape. That, I feel like, would have led to a better Delta City. but he did too much. As we can see
He was
here.
a little too ambitious for his own good, and it ultimately cost him.
Yeah. Also, I love this part.
What's the phrase? The road to hell is paved with good intentions?
Holy shit, what was that?
Robocop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
You're damn right. I love that. I love this part because you jump off the ledge and the old man's like, "Look at him go!" And all the bodyguards that thought you were like a piece of junk are just like, "Holy shit, that was awesome!"
Hey, Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer.
Gotta love moments like that.
Oh,
Get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out there.
OCP wants to raise towers of glass and steel. Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Smoking is dangerous, not to mention illegal.
I don't give a shit about
Even the sounds of rummaging through various paint pens, I'm looking for a very specific
You must suffer the consequences.
No one in this country values independent thinkers anymore.
Sir, you're smoking next to fucking gasoline. You're not a free thinker. You're a Darwin Award.
You're not a free thinker, you're a Darwin Award nominee.
I'm sure I'm in the right place, but I can't see my FTO anywhere. Could I have his name, please? Over.
Sure thing. It's Officer Rat. He should be in one of the dumpsters. That's the only place he belongs, if you catch my drift. Over and out.
Right. So much for my field training.
Hey, Ulysses.
Officer Washington, I will be your field trainer for today. Requesting readiness confirmation.
Yeah, thanks for the offer, but maybe the others are right. I might not really be cut out for field work.
Ask yourself, do I have the will to clean the streets of Detroit of unrighteous individuals?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I do. Officer Washington reporting for field training.
Good, you have your body armor on. Well done. What about the rest of your gear? Service pistol?
Got it.
Spare ammunition?
Check.
Duty light?
Never part with it.
Good job. Preparation is the most important. So is knowing your surroundings. Are you familiar
Giant
with
rusty
this
anchor?
area?
Isn't this the part of the city
What?
where it gets really busy like all the time?
That wasn't in
Giant rusty anchor.
That
I think
wasn't
that
in the
answers
training
my
manual.
question.
Please, I need your help.
That
Set the radio to my
you're
channel
right.
and follow
It's
me.
not. That was a joke.
Roger that.
Officer needs to be confident. Straight back, sturdy walk, together with a clear and unshaking voice.
This still has got to be one of the darkest things I've seen.
No argument there.
Oh.
Officers, thank God you're here. I really need your help. What happened is...
When responding to a request for aid, the first thing is to introduce yourself to the potential victim. Watch and learn. I am Officer Murphy. How do you do, madam?
Well, to tell you the truth...
The second thing is to reassure the victim of their safety. Madam, you do not need to be afraid anymore. We are here to help you.
Yes, but it's not about me.
The third thing is...
I'm quite familiar with the field training manual, so if you don't mind, I'll take over. Ma'am, could you please tell us what happened?
It's my cat, Fortune. He's missing. Fortune is my biggest treasure.
Fortune is my biggest treasure.
I can't lose him.
Do you have any idea where he might be?
The only place I can think of
Sorry,
is
you're
the
saying?
basement.
I am half convinced Murphy was doing everything he just did on purpose to convince Washington to step up.
My eyesight's not
Probably.
so good anymore.
Is it okay for us to investigate the basement?
Yes, it makes an excellent opportunity for low-light training. Let us proceed downstairs.
Good luck down there. Cat has that name for a reason. He really brings fortune. So don't you come back without him.
Turn your flashlight on.
Right.
Duty light can be advantageous, but it can also be a liability. Keeping it close to you creates a clear target for the violators.
Don't you come back without him?
Good practice to hold.
Murphy is unable to find the cat and just stands there at the door.
I don't remember reading that in the field manual. Did you get it from a different book?
No, from experience.
Did Murphy just reference his own murder?
See, I asked you that same question when I came upon that particular sequence, and you weren't sure.
I'm still not. 'Cause I don't think he had his flashlight on. I think I took a look at the clip and he didn't have it.
Clear.
Or at least he didn't have it on.
Hey, I think I just saw the cat. You think I should try to
With
remove
that
these
said,
planks?
Murphy's got a history, so it could have been before he was, murderized and robofied.
True.
Wow. I didn't know I had so much strength in me.
You will never know until you try.
What was that? Ah, man, I walked into a mess. And now my shoes are covered in strawberry jam.
When chasing a suspect, do not rush head first. Take blind corners as wide as possible. Cuts down on being surprised.
At least it's just strawberry jam.
The fugitive has left a trail. This time, pace yourself. Do not get
we
out
got
of breath during a
footprints.
foot pursuit. You will need stamina to engage the fugitive later.
Oh, looks like he stopped by the spilled paint can.
Suspect might be intoxicated.
I used to know these kids who gave their cat stomach medicine to make it loopy.
Is there a moral to that story?
Cats are susceptible to substance misuse. Shh! I heard something.
Hear that,
I think it's
Kumon?
coming from the piano.
Don't ever let that slip.
That cat must be hiding inside. Let me lure it out.
Go ahead.
Woo!
There
My
it
guy,
is.
what do you
It's
think
escaping.
catnip is?
Darn it. It went through here, but that's a very narrow passage. Let's try the door. It's locked, but I can try to squeeze through that gap.
Go ahead.
Okay, here I go. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Cool. Now let me get that door open for you. What was that? I'm afraid this time it's a one-way street, Mr. Cat. But where are you hiding? There he is. Oh gosh, Fortune. You look a mess. You think he's alright?
The cat is fine. You can take it back to its owner. I will clean up any remaining mess.
Okay, see you soon.
Murphy says that like he's expecting criminals to be down here. Lo and behold, he's right.
Washington, do you read me?
Loud and clear. What is your status?
We got a problem. I'm on the second floor. Have a visual on multiple armed suspects entering our location. Most of them are heading your way, but I can hear some coming up the stairs.
Do not engage yet. Take your time and find the most advantageous location.
Got it.
Officer Washington?
Sir.
Keep cool. I am coming up to have your back.
Glad to hear that, sir.
Time to take down some dirt bags.
Dirtbags meet vacuum cleaner.
Fucking hand off!
Think of it this way, bud. Now you'll never have to worry about arthritis.
Cause you're dead.
I don't think I can hold him off for much longer, sir. We're in, pig. Nowhere to hide now. Drop your guns! Ah!
What is your status?
I'm hit.
Remain calm. I am here.
I'm coming, you listen. Oh shit.
That was tense.
Holy shit, dude. Wait.
Officer Washington, your performance today was impressive.
Thank you, sir. It means a lot coming from you.
You will be fine. It is only a superficial wound.
See, I've told you that cat brings luck. Isn't this just wonderful?
Wait a minute, what the hell? The winning numbers are 9, 19, 29, 39, 49, and 59. I'm sensing a pattern here. Damn, Ulysses.
Can I borrow that cat for a few weeks?
Damn, Ulysses took all three of these guys out on his own. And only suffered, like,
minor injuries.
One shot to the arm. Damn, kid. You're gonna make a fine cop.
If only we had like 1 million more of him.
And less people like Officer Steph.
Oh, I love this one.
What?
If you talk to the kids with the boombox, they'll ask you to dance.
I know this one.
Hey, Robo!
Yeah.
Do the robot dance!
Watch and learn, young man.
You rock, Robo!
I did that. That is cool. I love that.
You're welcome. I found that one by accident. I was laughing my tails off for like a good 5 minutes. Reattaching those feeler tails was infuriating, but worth it.
Hello, sir.
If memory serves, this might
I
be
heard
pretty
OCP
close
is
to
broke.
talking with Pickles
What,
about
are you afraid
movies.
you'll lose money on your stocks?
It might be. Right now, I'm just trying to do server protect.
What's cool is that if you upgrade your sensors to a point, they'll actually highlight the server protect opportunities for you.
Oh, damn.
You'll basically have little waypoints for each one.
For which?
It was either scanning or deduction.
Dude, I am so high, I can see Robocop.
But like you said, Murphy wasn't merciful because he totally could have just beat the shit out of and apprehended that guy for substance abuse right there and then.
Yeah.
I'm just telling you, if they elect Kuz,
The world needs a few more, or Ulysses Washingtons and Alex Murphys.
Perhaps you have a hearing problem. The lady said no.
You're right. That is what she said, officer. I've got to check my hearing aid.
Thank you, Robo. That guy was giving me the creeps.
Correct response.
I didn't even pick a response. That was automatic.
I didn't mean you.
Oh.
When freaking Robocop tells you to check your hearing because somebody he was telling you to go away.
Compliance with the law has no political affiliation.
I'm conflicted on this. Should I give him the ticket or let him go?
Honestly, I was conflicted with it too when I ran into this.
I will not issue a ticket at this time. But remember, dreams are difficult to build and easy to destroy.
You know nothing about politics. But thanks anyway.
Correctly, there should be a guy up here. Yep.
Throwing things, yeah.
Littering is against the law.
It's an act of revenge. I was loyal and she betrayed me.
Trouble in a relationship is no excuse for littering.
What? I mean my boss. She fired me after all these years, so I'm spreading confidential papers. Let everyone know the fraud her company is up to.
Whew.
Oh, that is... So, on the one hand, we could let him off with a warning, let him continue what he's doing, and nail a bigger company.
That's true.
On the other hand, he's still breaking the law.
You can go, but remember, revenge results from weakness. Forgiveness requires strength.
Yeah, sure. Have it your way.
Oh, well, it looked like he stopped for now. Are these documents from the SCP Foundation? There's a lot of redacted information on these.
SCP-0519. Now I'm just gonna take this.
Wait, which one is 0519?
It's nothing, don't worry about it.
I hope you know I am going to look it up.
I don't think you'll find much.
Oh?
Because as far as I know, 0519 doesn't actually exist in any official capacity.
Ah.
But if it did, you've probably already met it and hang out with it frequently.
The fountain is strictly
Are you an SCP?
But I'm not even fully in, just my feet.
Depends on who you ask.
I'm just, you know what? I'm gonna give her a warning because, I mean, she's not bathing in the fountain.
I mean, yeah, at this point, it's
You
like
are
a
free to
first
go,
offense,
but
and she's
no
not
one
doing
steps
anything
into the same
heinous.
fountain twice without a ticket.
I think I got it.
Can I toss a coin into the fountain?
Waste of money, honey. Someone will steal it before you make a wish.
Someone will steal it before you can make. Ugh. Ugh. You know, instead of giving that lady a warning, I should have just taken her to the hospital.
Gonna have to shit in there. I'd be surprised if she doesn't have some form of lead poisoning by now.
We should vote Kuzak. Mills guy's just another suit. He knows nothing about ordinary people.
Yeah, there it is.
They say that if Mills wins, we'll all get an apartment in Delta
Robocop
City.
the Righteous.
Screw that.
This is why you
I'm
let
homeless
the
by
graffiti artist
choice.
go with a warning.
Beyond the fact that he really wasn't doing much.
All he was doing was just writing Kuzak stinks.
Is that true? Mary
Which, I mean,
restaurant. 2 words.
I mean, he's speaking the truth. Have you smelled the guy? I can smell him through the freaking screen. He really needs a different cologne.
yeah, Urban Trash is just not a good cologne for him. All right. Oh, I already finished Serve and Protect. Okay, we move on then.
One and a quarter hours in already. Woo.
Stop feeding the cats in the basement. They shit all over the place. Damn.
Daddy, what was that?
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the stairs.
This doesn't look like a domestic terrorist hiding spot.
I mean, outside of that one stupid gas trap.
This week, storage bill, pick up cat food. Take the fishmonger's steak. Oh, hey! Pizza box.
It's not theft, it's recovering stolen property.
Rental invoice. Storage unit. Storage number 17. Rental period 3 months. Total with tax $210. Damn. Oh, super training disc. Nice.
We have a phone call for Mr. Ethan Winters.
Break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Your evidence is invalid if you obtained it illegally.
I don't collect it for the court. I won't win against OCP there. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I need to just spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
How'd you get a picture of Dr. Blanche? Huh. Alright, well, let's go pick up a parcel.
I hate the day shift.
You're late. Sorry, I had to take a bus. Freaking OCP robots.
Lady, it's better than night shift at some places.
Yeah. Especially here in Detroit, on the night, working the night shift as a lady of the night in Detroit will that shit will get you killed.
Man, it's Robocop.
So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment. Nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
The second any of you pull a pistol, I'm killing all of you.
Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key, but,
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
If you do not come quietly,
I
will
won't need
not
them.
need any.
We are Detroit!
Shut him! He ain't human! Let's get him, boys! Up ahead! Get behind him! Shoot him in the face!
Sad thing is, with Robocop, that could actually legit be a sound strategy. The exposed parts of his face are, well, target.
Yep. painting already seen elsewhere? What the fuck does that mean?
It means either the painting itself was stolen, or it's a copy. Oh, look. Two Stooges.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right.
There's Larry and
Look,
Shemp.
something
Where's
behind his
Mo?
back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside, or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
No. The sound of your voice does not indicate that you are lying.
Just don't depend on your lie detector when you talk to politicians. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of Old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
All right.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything.
The thing is, I did not see a cat in her apartment. And because I have no shame, letter to Samantha's mother. Miss K. Ortiz, accusing you of falsifying evidence because they want to discredit you. And I don't believe them. None of us do. We understand that the media and OCP is one and the same. Your actions will help others. Will help others understand it too, so don't let them silence you. Someone has to speak out on our behalf. Someone must stand up against them. Alright, time to go vulture hunting.
So cold. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this jacket anymore.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Nah, tell me. What's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, and maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
That's quite noble of you, Pickles.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Original. I completely agree.
Okay, let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible.
So, Bear, you might have noticed I put up 2 shots of the Japanese version of Rodimus' vehicle mode there in the chat.
Forget him. He has no idea about this. He thinks that Salamanca
yes.
deserved the golden piston.
There's a reason for that.
Okay.
Here's hoping the camera doesn't boot me out of the call again, but...
Garden of Earthly Delights.
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
Am I still here?
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Okie doke.
Easier said than done, my man.
Diamonds are made under great pressure.
Wait.
Using the reference shots that I had,
See my shine.
this is what I did.
I'm just messing with you. That was
let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
You painted it.
I had the right shade of gold.
That's pretty cool.
I did more than just that, though. I noticed there was some sculpted detail on the Power Link's arms that looked very similar to a certain show detail, the animation model. So I decided to add a little orange there.
Kind shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
Alex Murphy was given a second chance.
But I mean, you really deserved it. It's just something I couldn't say about a lot of people. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Man, I don't want to look at the horror section. Oh well.
What's stopping you from taking a look anyway?
Let's see. Cuber's Arena. Disfingered 2. Cuber's Arena 2. Eve's Flower, The Good Shepherd. Good Shepherd's not a horror film. Death Awaits 2. Me, Sire. Death Awaits 1. Yeah, they're just reusing assets.
Gotta be smart with your resources.
Yep.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel. But the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
They give hope that there is more.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a loaded question for the modern day.
Did you like to get? That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know movies. There is value
You know
in that.
movies. There is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape. Hey, I think I found it. I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is. Isn't that the tape we're looking for? Tape? What do you like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie? I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS. Lights, camera, action! Crap! Crap! I need a hand over here!
Do you need assistance?
Oh, these guys have no idea what they're in for. I wish that dash you could knock them over. That'd be funny.
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there. Who's gonna pay for all this?
Right. Let's see. Last rented tapes. Flopsy & Co. Two Girls Gone Bland. Prejudice and Cigarettes. The Testimony of a Gypsy. Abandoned Highway. One Caller. In the Land of Dragons. Cooper's Arena. Last Fast Blast. Alone with Teenagers. Portal Combat!
Portal Combat?
Yeah, Portal Combat.
Oh, that sounds like it'd be a fun watch.
Meadows of Destruction. Hide or Die. Cooper's Arena 2. Death Awaits. Lost in the Sewers 3. Die Easily 2. Death Awaits. And Pickles. What we got here? Sticky Pickles and Sweeties. Gone with the Sprint. The Banjo Strikes Back. The Bad, the Fat, and the Dirty. What else we got here? Legends of Durandal. Cooper's Arena. Death Dream 2. Disfingered 2. Death Awaits 3. Among All Troubles. Cruel Kittens Strike Back. The Undefined AI. All Time Shifters. Hide or Die. Cooper's Arena 2. And Death Awaits. Well, we got the address, so.
I will be right back.
I don't care if OCP lost some money.
You're all right.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
That is not the kind of help I was willing to provide.
Come on, give me a break. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, diamonds are made under great pressure. I'm not a fucking diamond, okay? I'm a junkie. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
I'm doing this as a friend.
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earned that money fair and square.
Sorry, Pickles, but you'll thank me later. Let's go see Ben. See how he's been doing.
Greetings, citizen.
Ah, the best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of service?
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down. God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done. I thought you knew how to bring that car down. Can't be that hard. It doesn't start. Pop the hood. So, do you know what the problem is?
Spark plugs are not the main culprit. There is no power. Battery is fine, stable, above 12 volts.
That's one thing checked off then.
The coil has been disconnected.
That would explain the car not starting.
I detected an electric current inside the cooling tank. I recommend grounding it to fix the problem, but I am sure...
I'm guessing it's an easy fix. It started. We're on the money. Well done, Robocop. You are one serious Swiss Army man.
I am best at catching criminals. I should get back to it.
You said earlier you were looking for someone.
A biker. Have you repaired any motorcycles recently?
As a matter of fact, I did. This big, chunky guy showed up. Bald head, big ears, and spiky beard. Wasn't really warm and cuddly, but he paid cash in advance. So why would I refuse?
Do you know the whereabouts of this individual?
I don't, but he asked me if I do paint jobs too. Then showed me a ripped-out page that had a tattoo design on it. He asked me to spray a mean-looking bird onto his gas tank.
Why do you think the design was intended for a tattoo?
The page he handed me had other graphics, which were clearly tattoo designs. And, as far as I remember, it had the address of a tattoo parlor that's close by printed on the bottom of the page.
What was the design you sprayed onto his motorcycle?
It was some sort of bird, but I don't know what it's called. I'm not a botanist. But it had a bald head.
Thank you for the information. Proceeding to the tattoo parlor.
Alright, on to the tattoo parlor. faster.
I'm telling you, she was looking straight at me. Like I was on.
Full metal armor and you still want piercings. Hey, respect.
I am not here for that.
A tattoo, then. It'll really bring out that jawline.
My body wears enough scars.
Believe me, you can never have enough of these puppies. Anyway, if you're not here for inking, what do you want?
A biker called Spike. I heard he was your customer.
I don't serve no bikers. Don't know who told you that, but it's a load of bull.
Are you denying making tattoos for the street vultures?
You've got no proof, cop. Now stay off my case. I need to get back to my work.
I'm back. Sorry for that. I had to help with my folks prepping dinner.
You gonna try to tell me that I'm smuggling nuke in a red inker?
You're good.
Do you?
You still here? I don't want my
I found evidence of your connections to the biker gang.
Nah, I'm not telling you nothing, cop.
Spike and what is left of the street vultures are going down. It is your choice if you want to join them.
Ah, fuck. I told him not to come in here when he was so hot. He brought this on himself.
I ain't telling you nothing, Pop. You know, for once, your bad grammar is correct. You are going to tell me something.
I am afraid this information is too vague.
His motorcycle must be parked outside. It's some sort of chopper. I don't know. You can check the plate number on that photo.
Wise choice for a scum artist.
Ah, I can't concentrate with all those reflections bouncing off
Alright,
the
this
ground.
asshole.
Hey, Robocop. Mr. Mills would like to have a word. He's waiting in the car.
Come on, come on.
It is an honor to finally
Here we
meet
go.
the city in person.
Politics.
It's a
I'm
shame that our
tiresome.
basketball team can't fill us with similar pride. Yeah, just lost to Atlanta. Some say it's because of a lack of team players. Do you think it's that important? Being a team player?
Depends on the team.
Not every team is worth joining.
You have a very multifaceted outlook. Impressive. As for me, I have always valued team play. That was the way things were when my parents worked for the city. My grandfather used to tell me that this neighborhood was a great place for an evening stroll. Now it's different. Kuzak allows the city to be taken over by criminals. He can't stop it because
My hand
he's not
shows
a
good
team.
teamwork.
He fails to
All the other
realize
fingers are
that
holding
OCP
one
has
up.
given this city
And
its
you guess
most precious
which?
treasure. You. I want to work with you in OCP to improve the city. I want to take care of your interests. It's about time someone did. But to make it a reality, we would need your support. So, what do you think about getting involved in politics?
I stay far away from politics.
However, politics does not stay away from you, does it? You are the symbol of the city. Everything you do, everything you say has a political impact. No matter if you talk privately or publicly. You should choose what you want to represent. Incompetence and unaccountability, or partnership and determination. Only one of these paths leads Detroit to its former glory. You say you wouldn't join every team. So, let's create a team that you would want to be a part of. We have a common goal. Together, it will be easier to achieve it. Now, you'll have to forgive me. We're already late for another meeting. Now think about what we've discussed. about what we could do for the city. Together, as a team. Count on your support.
Shark's smiling asshole.
Yeah, that guy's a dick.
Worse than that, he's a tool.
Yeah. Alright, we found the sucker.
I'm so glad you're here. I can deal with screams and fights, but this music is driving me crazy.
Still no joy with the broadcast.
Fun fact, when I first went through this particular encounter, I accidentally shot the camera off the stand.
He's using you, just like he used us. He hired us, but he failed to deliver. That's why we were over.
Talk about a sore loser. You had your chance and you blew it. Now it's the Torchhead's turn. Deal with it, biker bitch.
Oh shit, we've got company!
You weren't invited. Let's crush this tin can!
I think I shot the TV off. Whoops. I didn't need that, right?
Thankfully, you don't need the TV, so...
Or the camera.
Or the camera, for that matter.
What did Wendell make you do?
You saw it yourself. He needed us to
Also, the fact that you shot the radio somehow in that whole madness, that was a nice shot.
Brains.
He would never say. Wendell keeps his cards close to his chest.
Where is he?
When? Now? I bet it'd be in front of a screen whenever that fucking signal is supposed to reach. Because he's always watching.
Operator, requesting an ambulance. One unconscious fugitive suffering heavy blood loss.
See? You don't need the camera itself.
Good, 'cause that camera's fucking donezo. Transmission target. Oh. The old mall. Now, do we want
Now we're talking.
Do we want to do this now or save it for next
continuing
week?
pursuit.
Because we're at 2 hours.
That depends on how much time we have.
We're at 2 hours right now, but the mall isn't.
Let's save it for next week.
Okay. I'm excited. I'm very excited.
Very.
The mall is one of the best levels in the game.
Both in its design and just what it accomplishes. Like, that is one of the... That is, like, the crown jewel of the game.
I was not expecting I was not expecting Silent Hill in my Robocop, but I got it.
And that is glorious.
Alright, so that is going to be it from us today. Thank you all for watching. This has been Vegas Bear 92 and
Mekumon.
Almost said your name before you could say it. I
noticed.
I'm going to see if any of my friends are currently live.
Yeah, so look forward to that. Next Friday, the game starts getting really good.
Yes. So, the levels up until now have been pretty good. The TV station, the warehouses,
The entire Street Vulture saga.
the whole area of the Street Vultures, like these have been pretty great levels so far, and the bank. But when we get to the mall, like the levels elevate from there. Because the mall is great. The weapons showcase is great.
The investigation at OCP is alright.
Yes. The showdown at Delta City.
Mwah.
Then there's the level.
Just kiss.
And then there is the final version of like this little
Spoilers.
town area. When we come back here for the final time, that is also really good because it turns everything on its freaking head. Like what? Once we get to the mall, we're getting banger after banger after banger in terms of missions.
It's absolutely glorious. Like, the mall is where the game kicks it into high gear and refuses to slow down.
Yep. Alright. So, that's going to do it for us today. Don't know if there will be a stream tomorrow.
If not, it's been a good week.
Just so you know, there will be no stream at all on next Saturday. Because local Comic-Con is next Saturday. So, but That's next week. That's the end of next week.
If there is a stream tomorrow, again, we don't know, but if there is, I might be a little late.
Yeah.
I have a previous engagement that may run a little into stream time.
That's fine. And if there's no stream tomorrow, we will see you all again Monday for Resident Evil.
Note, and just to make this as clear as possible, I got Resi Revelations 1, so by the time we finish Resi 4 Remake, we are just jumping straight into the co-op.
Hell yeah! It's gonna be
I can already hear my soul crying out in agony.
Oh no, that I can tell you exactly when that's gonna happen. It's when a female BSAA agent that's working alongside Chris, not Jill, just goes, "Me and my amazing ass are on the way." That is a real line in a real
My
video
soul
game.
is crying.
Someone wrote that line. A voice actress had to say it.
My soul weeps.
Anyway, please support us in any way you can.
Be it monetarily, engagement, or YouTube subscription.
It all helps. And as always, stay safe, stay comfy, stay hydrated, be good to each other. And we will see y'all on the next one. Alright? Peace.